Hello everyone, Ramadan Mubarak. May you always be blessed with the love and the protection of God. In this video, we are going over Unit 7, Part 1, which is entitled The World of Work. Before I start, I would like to remind you that you can find the content for this lecture in PDF format and as a PowerPoint. The content of this video include a review of a present perfect and past simple, active voice and passive voice, adverbs, and you will also be given a number of exercises as homework. Past simple versus present perfect. The past simple is used to refer to an action at a definite time. We say he died in 1982. There is a reference to the time of the action. The action is finished. We say I lived in Paris for 10 years. The adverbs that are often used in this tense include ago, last, yesterday, or in plus time. The present perfect, on the other hand, is used to refer to an action at an indefinite time. She has written many novels. As you see here, there is no reference to the time of the action. The action can continue to the present. I say, I lived in Paris for 10 years. The adverbs that are often used in this tense include just, already, yet, never, ever. Here is part of Nancy's job interview. Nancy says, I work for Intertech Publishing. I've worked there for 5 years. I worked for BBC World Service. Does Nancy still work for Intertech? Does she still work for the BBC? If you review the uses of the tenses on the previous slide, you can answer these questions. Past simple. The structure of an affirmative sentence in the past simple is a subject followed by a verb in the past form and a complement. In the negative, it's a subject plus the didn't plus a base verb plus a complement. And as a question, it starts with did, then a subject, then a base verb, then a complement. We say, he helped his colleagues. He didn't help his colleagues. Did he help his colleagues? Present perfect. The structure of an affirmative sentence in the present perfect is a subject followed by either has or have plus a verb in the past participle form and a complement. In the negative, it's a subject followed by either has or have plus not plus the past participle of the verb and a complement. In the question, it's has or have plus a subject plus past participle plus a complement. We say he has done his homework, he hasn't done his homework, has he done his homework? Verb conjugation أو اشتقاق الفعل أو تصاريف الفعل. These verbs are all irregular. What is the past simple and past participle of these verbs? The base form of the verbs are written in white, the past form is in green, and the past participle is in blue. Present perfect adverbs. These adverbs are often used with the present perfect, and each one has definite use. Already, for example, is used to say that something has happened early or earlier than expected. Just, which means توًا, is used to express an action that happened at this moment or a short time ago. Yet, which means لحد الآن, بالعربي is used to say that something is not happening now, but it will happen in the future. Never is used to negate the sentence, and ever is used in questions. All these are used after has or have, except yet, which is used at the end of a negative or a question. This is an exercise to practice the use of these adverbs. Discuss where the words in the box can go in these sentences. There are several possibilities. These adverbs are just, yet, already, ever and never. فالمطلوب من عندك انه تدخل هاي الظروف الخمسة على هاي الجمل. طبعا اكو اكثر من احتمال للإجابة. Passive voice. The passive voice is used when the doer of the action is unknown or when the event is emphasized. Present perfect passive voice. In the affirmative, it's subject plus has or have plus been plus past participle plus complement. In the negative, it's subject plus has or have plus not plus been plus past participle. And in the question, has or have are brought to the beginning and the sentence is ended with a question mark. An example is the active sentence, they have cancelled the meeting. In the passive affirmative, it's the meeting has been cancelled. In the negative, the meeting hasn't been cancelled, and as a question, it's has the meeting been cancelled? Past simple passive voice. The affirmative form of this use is a subject plus either was or were plus past participle plus a complement. In the negative, it's a subject followed by was or were plus not plus past participle plus a complement. And as a question, it's either was or were plus subject plus past participle plus a complement. The active sentence, they canceled the meeting yesterday, is transformed to the passive as the meeting was cancelled yesterday. The meeting wasn't cancelled yesterday, or as a question, it was the meeting cancelled yesterday. This exercise is to practice the use of present perfect and past simple, active voice and passive voice. So you are asked to underline the correct verb form. So you choose either the past perfect or the past simple, the active voice or the passive voice. Thank you. And if you have any question or need help, please contact me.